century. Ok. Ok, on peut recommencer. From the beginning.
Mes sœurs
Hmm.
s'appellent
Hmm.
Angéline et
Hmm.
Linette.
Hmm.
Mes frères s'appellent Jean et Marc.
Très
Ma
bien.
mère s'appelle Janie.
Janine. Janine.
Janine,
Hmm.
elle est,
A.
euh,
A is A,
elle
right?
a, elle a 4 6 ans.
No. 40 plus 6.
46
Hmm.
ans.
Hmm.
Mon père s'appelle Pierre.
Hmm.
Il est,
Mhm. Il.
il a
Ah.
14 8
No.
ans.
40 plus 8.
40
Oui. 48.
48 ans.
Hmm.
Mon père est professeur. Ma mère est réceptionniste.
Réceptionniste. Ré. Et accent aigu.
Ré-
Réceptionniste. Hmm.
Réceptionniste, nous habitons au
No,
Canada
not new. No.
Nous,
Yeah. No.
nous, nous
Hmm.
habitons au Canada
Liaison.
près.
Liaison करो. Join the
Nous
दूसरे word.
habitons, nous habitons,
Yeah.
nous habitons au Canada près de la montagne.
Hmm.
Nous jouons au caché avec mes sœurs.
No. Nous jouons.
Au,
O.
au caché?
Okay. Is there any accent on E?
Non, même.
No. So,
Cache,
yeah, cash, cash. Cash, cash is hide and seek.
cache avec mes sœurs.
Hmm.
Mes frères jouent,
Hmm. Joue.
jouent ou jouent,
Joue.
jouent, jouent au football
Hmm.
pendant le week-end.
Hmm.
Nous
Liaison.
nous aidons
Hmm.
nos parents
Hmm.
à la maison.
Hmm.
Pendant la semaine, nous allons à l'école en bus.
Bus.
En
Hmm.
bus.
Hmm.
Mon amie s'appelle Jessica.
Hmm.
Elle parle français, anglais et allemand.
Hmm. Allemand.
Allemand.
Hmm.
Pendant l'été, nous nageons dans la piscine.
Hmm. Oui, bravo.
Pen- Pendant l'hiver, nous faisons du ski.
Du ski.
Du ski. Du, du, du
Right.
ski.
Oui, bravo. Très bien, oui. Donc, tu lis excellente. Donc, oui, c'est bien lu. So yeah, once you read well, so you speak well, right? So you,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, so your air is coming also very nicely. Just liaison thing, you have to be a bit careful. So
True.
in spoken French as well, you need to do liaison, right? Okay,
Yep.
mais oui, very nice, right? Yeah. So we can read this one as well, and then I'll, I think, introduce you to TCF task one.
Sure.
Hmm.
Mon chien,
Hmm.
j'ai un chien noir.
Hmm.
Il s'appelle Adore.
Hmm.
Il est petit et il est une queue.
Il est petit et il.
Il a une queue
Hmm.
longue.
Hmm.
Il aime, il aime la viande et les biscuits.
Très bien, oui.
Il est mignon.
Mi-
Mignon.
Mignon.
What?
Mignon. There don't have
Mignon.
it.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
how? Ma'am, can you break this for me? So it's like I got this like M sounds like M-I is E and G is like
GN.
gin.
No. So GN we did right. Neo. It's like
Oh, so G-N is new.
So mignon, no?
Mignon.
Champagne,
Yes. Yeah.
champagne, montagne,
Mignon.
mignon. G, you don't have to
Mignon.
say G, no, no G. Mignon.
Ok. Mignon.
Hmm.
Le soir, je
Hmm.
joue avec mon chien.
Oui, bravo.
Bonjour de Paris. Bonjour, je m'appelle Sandrine Dupont et
Hmm.
j'ai 10 ans. J'habite à
Hmm.
Paris. J'ai un frère. Il s'appelle
Hmm.
Alain, Alain Dupont.
Yeah, Alain Dupont, oui.
Il a 14 ans. Mon oncle Jean Dupont, le frère de mon père, a deux enfants.
Not due.
Deux
Hmm.
enfants. A
Liaison,
deux
liaison.
enfants. A 12 enfants. A 12 enfants.
Deux enfants. 12 बोलोगे तो it will be 12.
A deux enfants.
Ah, if you would say 12 enfants, then it will sound like 12 children.
Deux,
So this
deux,
is
yes,
12 enfants and this is deux enfants.
deux, yes, ma'am.
Hmm. EU
Ils
is
ont
a.
grand.
Hmm.
You is okay, ma'am. Ils ont grand.
Hmm.
Même grand ou grande.
Grand. सही बोला था, you
Grand,
said
right?
right. Yeah, grand.
Mes grands-parents
Hmm.
habitent, habitent à
Hmm.
Lyon.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Ils sont vieux mais actifs.
Hmm.
J'aime bien mes grands-pères. Ils,
Grands-parents. Parents.
grands-parents,
Hmm.
grands-parents.
Hmm.
Ils sont très gentils. J'ai une chien et
It an
deux
answer. It's
chats
not très.
gentils.
No, L silent. L and S will be silent. Don't.
Gentils,
Yeah.
gentils,
Ils sont
gentils. Ok.
très gentils.
Ils sont très gentils. J'ai un chien et deux chats.
Ah,
Ma famille est grande.
right. This is O, right? Because this is
Yeah,
E ending
this
vowel. But
family.
here
Yeah,
S becomes silent. So oui.
yes, ma'am. Grande, grande.
Ah,
J'aime beaucoup ma famille.
oui. Oui, très bien. Excellent. Uh, okay, so yes, you have conquered this phase. Très bien. Now I think we won't be having much problem in doing spoken French. So all the tasks we can do. It's just you need vocabulary and ideas for the exam. So I think
Yes, ma'am.
pronunciation is fully sorted. Okay, so merci beaucoup. Okay, très bien. Now I will introduce you to the TCF format and I think we will start with task number one. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Uh, okay. All right. So now this is TCF Canada, which I'm going to explain to you. Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
TCF Canada, again, we have four modules, right? Quatre modules. Uh, donc, the first we have compréhension écrite, which is your
Yes, ma'am.
reading. Okay. Now, the reading consists of 39 questions, 39 questions. All will be MCQs, and
Yeah,
the duration will
one
be
hour.
1 hour. Okay, une heure.
Yeah, une heure.
Wait. Then, deuxième, compréhension orale, you're listening. Okay,
Yeah,
again, you will have 39 questions,
yeah.
all MCQs, mais la durée c'est 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, then you have it. Okay, so you write, okay, everything. Don't take just screenshot and keep it in your mobile. Write
Sure, sure,
everything.
ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, expression écrite. Writing. Now
Uh-huh.
you have three
What?
tasks here. Okay, trois tâches.
Yeah.
And the total duration is une heure. 1 hour, three tasks. Okay.
Okay.
In TEF Canada, you have two tasks, whereas in TCF Canada, you have three tasks to do in 1 hour. But of course,
And
it's always easier and better than TEF Canada, the writing module. Okay.
ma'am, why then all the, I would say, influencers right now pushing everybody to TEF instead of TCF?
They are pushing to TEF or TCF.
Ma'am, TEF. Like most
No.
of the people I know in social media, everybody,
Uh,
nobody even spoke about TCF. Everybody just says about TEF.
I think
That TEF
you
Canada.
are still a little behind. Earlier, yes, most of
Also,
the
the
yes,
trend has been changed now.
yes, yeah, yeah, obviously, long time now. So
Oh,
initially
okay.
in 2021, 22, I would say even 23, in fact 24 as well. TEF was in
In
fashion.
the majority, yeah.
Yeah, but nowadays people are switching to TCF.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's easier. It's more scoring than TEF Canada.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so you need to explore more. Just explore more on Instagram. So
I think I has just been probably stick to the same influencers coming in my feed again and again. Do the
so
TF,
yeah,
do
I
the
know,
TF.
I know, I know. Maybe I even know about whom you're
Because
talking. So
the only reason yeah, you know, I had tried French with her for his 1 year.
I know.
Ma'am, the pronunciation. I was learning from him. Then I go to my workplace and I try to speak a little bit of French, and
Uh,
they'd be like, "Bro, what are you saying? Speak English, speak English." And I'm
You
like,
better
"Dude,
better speak English. Don't
yeah, you better
insult
speak."
French.
They don't even understand a single word, and I'm like,
I
"Oh man,
know.
that's not helping."
Yes, and but honestly, he has actually captured the market way too back. But I mean, yeah,
He started
so
so back, and he just
yeah,
he made
that's why
yeah, he made
everybody,
good money.
most of the students, I get to know, okay, from where they've learned the French and everything. So when I talk to
Uh-huh.
them, I do tell them, yeah, I have an idea how, from where, and they
Sure.
are like, we have literally, wasted or whatever.
Yeah.
But but he was lucky. He did his business pretty well, in good
Yeah.
time.
Oh, he did, man. Absolutely, absolutely. I think he's one of the guys who started like really early in this, and
Exactly. So he started collaborating with influencers, till the time that during that time we never knew that there is something called collaboration on Instagram, and this is how you can boost your business and
true.
everything. So we got to know literally. I actually am not a very social media person, so but I am active, becoming active since maybe 6 to 8 months, 6 months I would say.
Oh, okay.
But earlier also I
'Cause I
was
think
silent.
Harsheen find you on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. She found me on
She said
Instagram.
she find you on Instagram, and then
Yep.
that's what she told me. She's like, so instead of TEF, do the TCF. I'm like, no,
Hmm.
everyone is saying TEF, and she gave me your number. I'm like, I better spoke to you, and then you tell me that we
Hmm.
can do something, and I'm like, sure.
Yeah. Oh, so yep. So now I also have to be very active on Instagram because I
Oh,
mean
ma'am, yeah, the competition. Oh, ma'am, trust me,
I was never this much because see I only
into
teach.
it.
Yeah, I only teach. I am the only teacher. So I never hire teachers. This is what the thing is. But if you'll
True,
enroll
true.
with the other people, other institutions, other
Uh-huh.
organizations, or maybe influencers, they won't directly teach you. They will have many teachers under them. They don't know what they're doing. So ultimately, it's the brand which gets affected, right?
Yeah, it's just the face. You see the face of the brand,
Yeah.
and
So if people are coming
once you
on
enter
my
in it,
face and I give you a
yeah,
teacher, then ultimately,
that's totally different. Yeah.
so yeah. So money is okay. That's one part, but I'm maintaining, a reputation.
Your
That's
standards, I would say, yeah, your
yeah,
repetition, your standards, yeah.
that's more than
That's true.
money. So
Yeah,
for long run, you have to maintain that thing. So
true.
yeah. All right. So we are doing TCF Canada finally. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in writing, yes. In TEF Canada, now we have discussed too much about TEF Canada, so I'll just give you a little brief, just that a little difference. So in TEF Canada, when you do the writing, though you have two tasks, it sounds good that okay, TEF में तो दो हैं और TCF में तीन हैं, but
Mm-hmm.
In TEF Canada, again, you have 1 hour to do two tasks. First
Yeah.
task is of about 80 to 100 words, and second task is about 200 to 220 words. Okay, in TEF
Okay.
Canada. But the problem is that when we give you two tasks there, so task one and task two, so what we do in TEF Canada, we allot you 25 minutes for task one and we allot you 35 minutes for task two. So
Okay.
sometimes since task one is shorter than task two and we just have to write 80 to 100 words. So
Yeah.
sometimes um, people we may be able to finish it in, let's say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, even if
Okay.
we can revise also in 15 minutes. But you
Yes.
are restricted to stay on that page for 25 minutes. You cannot switch the screen.
What?
In TEF Canada,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
In TEF Canada, this is what the problem is. And task two is your letter writing, which is 200 to 20 words. We just give you 35 minutes, and honestly, 35 minutes, I would say,
I don't
are
think that's enough.
actually
It's like
less. Yep.
it's like triple the volume from your first task,
Yes.
basically.
Yes, obviously. And then you have to
Yeah.
revise as well. You first read the question, you develop the content, you write, then you revise. So, I mean, I didn't like this pattern. Uh,
Yeah.
but in TCF, I mean, you can switch, in between the tasks. There is no restriction as such. So 1 hour, you can divide it very easily. Let's say you do first task in 10 minutes, second in 15. So it depends on you. So it depends
Mhm.
totally on you how you manage time. So this is a very good, leverage, I would say.
Yep.
So, and it makes a huge difference. Okay, so
True.
obviously we are not taking TEF anyhow. All right, now, okay, so in TCF, three tasks, writing tasks, it is not too much. Okay, these are easy. Okay, they are not difficult, they are easy, they are manageable. Okay, so we
Okay.
will do, when we learn, we'll practice, we will develop strategies, no worries. Okay, then we move to expression orale speaking of
Yep.
TCF Canada. Here again, on a trois tâches à faire. Alors, la durée, c'est 12 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, 12 minutes for
Yep.
all the three tasks. Okay, est-ce que c'est clair? All the four modules.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. We.
Okay, all right. Now, reading and listening is something we will practice on regular basis. We'll be giving you some resources as well. For
Yep.
speaking and writing, yes, so this needs a lot of practice and yeah. So today, okay, so first let me explain you expression écrite, which is your writing. Okay.
Yep.
Now, tâche numéro 1, it is 60 to 120 words, 60 à 120 mots.
Yep.
It can be a message writing, email writing, short article, reply to a message, invitation, etc. Very simple, very easy.
Okay.
Uh, 60 to 120 gap थोड़ा सा weird है, but we restrict
Yeah.
ourselves to just 80, 85, 90 words for task one. Okay,
Okay.
that's the ideal word limit.
Okay.
Then you have tâche numéro 2.
Yep.
The word limit is 120 à 150 mots. Okay, that is blog writing.
Low.
Majorly it is blog writing. But now these days I've been seeing the question, they just try to modify a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So they say message writing or article writing. Generally, here we ask you to describe your experience.
Okay. So blog
Uh,
writing is basically like, I mean, I personally have never done it.
yeah, so
So
it's
it's
just
like,
that you are describing, let's say I would say, okay, so you might have attended a theater workshop or you have watched a
So
an
blog
amazing.
writing is, I mean, it's like basically like someone recording a blog. It's kind of same thing.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Blog
That is
writing.
a
No, it's
vlog. That
different.
is VLOG.
Oh, there's a V. Oh, okay, okay,
That is, no, blog is just understand it as a message writing only. The difference
okay,
between these two tasks is nothing, just the length of the word. That's it.
okay,
Just the
okay,
number of the words. That's it. So there's no challenge here. Easy.
okay,
Yeah, easy. But सिर्फ just ये है that we judge you here, we assess you on your ability to describe the things in past using past tense, passé composé and parfait.
okay.
ठीक है? But here it can be present and simple, easy. Okay.
So,
Task 3 of writing. This I will explain you when we will do it, but I'll just give you a little idea that you have to produce two paragraphs. मतलब you have to write two paragraphs based on the question given that we will
mm-hmm.
discuss when we'll do. So your first paragraph should contain 40 to 60 words, and your second
Yep.
paragraph should contain 80 to 120 words. So that we will do when.
Oh,
Well, this is the format, and word limit is important. I mean, you
yep.
don't have to exceed the number of words or no less, no more.
True.
Okay, so c'est clair?
Yes, ma'am. We.
Yes. Okay, we. Okay. Now we move to expression orale, which is your speaking. 12 minutes, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Now here, tâche numéro un, c'est votre introduction. Just your introduction in French.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have put a slash entretien. Entretien, what is entretien? Tu comprends?
Entretien. Same thing.
Interview.
Oh,
Sort of
interview.
interview, sort of like not an interview,
Yeah.
but yeah, like based on an introduction, the examiner would be asking you one or two questions.
Okay.
ठीक है? So maybe let's say you talk about your hobbies or something, what do you do in your free time, or etc. etc. So they will just ask you, okay, when, what, just basic. So
Okay.
in total, this task number one is of 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? 2 minutes. So 2 मिनट में आपका इंट्रोडक्शन भी हो जाएगा और सवाल जवाब भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है?
Okay.
Euh, Après, on a tâche numéro 2. Ça, c'est le dialogue avec
Yeah.
l'examinateur. In total,
Mm-hmm.
it is 5.5 minutes in total, the
Okay.
total duration, in which you get 2 minutes of preparation.
Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes of preparation. So we will give you a paper and a pencil to prepare. We'll give you two
Yeah.
minutes. We'll give you the topic. So you prepare it, and then it would be
3 minutes,
you who
30.
starts the dialogue, and three and
Oh,
a half
okay.
minutes ka role play with the examiner.
Okay.
Okay? It is also easy to handle, not a big deal.
Oh,
Task 1,
okay.
task 2, both are easy in speaking.
Okay.
Task 3 is a bit of challenge,
Okay.
but वो भी आ
Monologue?
जाएगा if we follow few strategies. I will be giving you strategies. It's just
Sure.
that you need vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
So ideas भी आ ही जाएंगे because you might have taken self-tape, IELTS, all that stuff. Ideas भी आ जाएंगे, but it's just that you need the vocab. So you have, this is a monologue. Tashkha seta
Mm-hmm.
monologue. Monologue matlab just one person speaking, and that is you.
Oh,
Okay.
so it's like basically like in IELTS they used to have like the
Ah,
speaking task to give you something like an essay or something, and you just speak about
yeah,
it for like,
for 2 minutes, I suppose.
oh, yeah, yeah, for 2 minutes.
Yeah. तो यहाँ पे वो this is 4.5 minutes.
Oh, so you have to speak continuously for four and a half
Yes,
minutes.
yes. And the bad
Okay.
part is sans préparation, without preparation. So मैंने लिखा ही नहीं
Oh.
यहाँ पे.
Oh, so they just give you the monologue and you be like,
Yeah,
start.
so you start, oui, ok, c'est un sujet intéressant, थोड़ा ऐसे,
Oh, so
and
not even like 30 seconds or something. Like
no,
no.
no.
Oh,
I mean, it's you can, what do you say,
wait for like 10
extract,
seconds
or
at
you
least.
can, chori that 30 seconds, but there has to be a
Uh-huh.
style or a strategy that I'll tell you how you will get those 30 seconds.
True.
Okay, so this should be sans
That's
préparation.
interesting. That's interesting.
Interesting or challenging?
Both.
Okay, so let me just write, it should be sans préparation, without preparation. Hmm. तो अभी हमने क्या करना है? Today we are I'm gonna tell you about the introduction. मतलब we'll be preparing our introduction,
Yeah.
okay, for TCF dash numéro 1,
Yeah.
introduction 2 minutes. Now the introduction you gave me on the very first day,
That was
so that
just
won't work. Okay,
yeah.
so we need to prepare an introduction, um, TCF,
At
of
a certain
TCF
level,
level.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll show you one or two examples, okay, today, and then what
Yeah.
you wanna do, you have to prepare yours this
Yeah.
weekend, and then yep, we will discuss it, you will speak it, and we will finalize it, and then we'll keep it aside. ठीक है?
True.
Introduction बार बार नहीं, है ना? क्या करना है
करेंगे.
ना?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
और okay, so let me show you the. Mm, as I told you, task one is your introduction, right? 2 minutes. तो
Yes, ma'am.
generally क्या होता था? The format of TCF Canada task one is actually that you start your introduction, ठीक है, and you're speaking. So the
Mm-hmm.
teacher or the examiner will stop you in between. मतलब आपने 1 सवा मिनट का introduction बोला, तो teacher will stop you. I mean, wherever
Okay.
he or she will get anything कि कोई material मतलब कुछ content मिल गया, so that he is
Anji.
able to ask you the question based on what you have just said. ठीक है?
True.
So generally this is actually the format. But these days, what I'm observing is in Canada, especially,
Mm-hmm.
they let you speak for 2 minutes. Why?
Oh.
Because आजकल यही हो रहा है, people are ratifying the introduction, people are ratifying
Mm-hmm.
the questions as well, है ना?
Mm-hmm.
तो उनको पता है हम इनसे क्वेश्चन भी कोई पूछेंगे तो हमको रट्टा हुआ ही जवाब मिलेगा. So
True.
sometimes
True.
they let you speak, but sometimes they do stop you in between and they ask
Mm-hmm.
you one or two basic questions. ठीक है, very
Okay.
basic, nothing high-fi or something. तो अब
Okay.
क्या करना है? सो पहले आई यूज टू टेल माई स्टूडेंट्स टू प्रिपेयर द इंट्रोडक्शन फॉर अबाउट 1.5 minutes. मैं
Mm-hmm.
खुद ही बोलती थी कि 1.5 मिनट का ही प्रिपेयर करो, बट
Okay.
नाउ आई हैव स्टार्टेड सेइंग देम टू प्रिपेयर इट फॉर 2 minutes. मतलब
Okay.
ना कंटेंट हो जो आप दो
पूरा
मिनट
ही.
में कवर कर पाओ,
हाँ
है
जी.
ना? तो सो यू नेवर नो व्हेन द टीचर स्टॉप्स यू. इफ द टीचर स्टॉप इट्स फाइन, इफ नॉट यू कंटिन्यू.
Yes, ma'am.
नाउ सो वट एवर यू आर सीइंग लुकिंग एट द स्क्रीन एट द मोमेंट, ये आराम से
Yeah.
2 ढाई 3 मिनट का कंटेंट है, ठीक है? डोंट
Okay.
डोंट थिंक कि मेरा 1 मिनट में पढ़ लूंगा तो 1 मिनट में बोल दिया. नो, स्पोकन फ्रेंच इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम रीडिंग रीडिंग फ्रेंच, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is one of my students introduction. So her name
Okay.
is also Shivani by chance. So I want you to read this. तो अभी तो मे बी आप फास्ट रीड करोगे, but I'll tell you.
Uh-huh.
So of course आपको भी पता है how to be natural. So when you speak naturally, then it is like
Yeah.
bonjour, je m'appelle Shivani et moi j'ai 6 ans,
Yeah.
j'habite en Inde et moi j'étudiais en Inde et j'aime beaucoup ce pays. This is how you speak, है ना?
Yes,
ऐसे
ma'am.
तो नहीं बोल je m'appelle Shivani, j'ai 36 ans et j'habite au Canada, j'ai étudié en Inde. It's not.
No,
So
no.
if you will take appropriate pauses,
Yeah.
fillers, ठीक है, स्पोकन एक्सप्रेशन, तो ये आराम से
Ma'am,
आप।
in French, you have to use fillers.
यस, व्हाई नॉट।
Because I remember when I was doing my IELTS back in India, so our instructor used to tell us that
हाँ, ये
try
आइल्स तो
try
इज वेरी वियर्ड, नो,
like
पता
never try to use any fillers. Like
नो,
no
नो,
way. Just
नो, 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 या आई वन ऑफ
तोते की तरह बोलते रहो बस रुकना
बोल
नहीं है.
नहीं, नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, उल्टा है, फ्रेंच में उल्टा है। यू
अच्छा.
नो, वन सेम क्वेश्चन, यस, एक और स्टूडेंट ने पूछा था कि आइल्स में हमें मना करते हैं फिलर्स बोलने के लिए। खैर, मैंने कभी
हाँ.
आइल्स की ऐसे प्रॉपर किसी ट्रेनिंग नहीं ली है किसी टीचर से, तो मुझे नहीं पता कि वो मना करते हैं कि नहीं। बट अब आपने
अच्छा.
भी पूछा है तो नो, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। सो व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग नेचुरली, फिलर्स तो ऑटोमेटिकली आते हैं ना, मतलब हम जान के थोड़ी फिल करते हैं कुछ।
True.
तो बट इंग्लिश में वो थोड़ा होता है, यू नो मे बी वो उस वजह से बोलते होंगे, बट तो कर ही सकते हैं ना, मतलब जब किसी को थॉट्स आएंगे तो वो तो करेगा ही ना, थोड़ा पॉजेस तो लेंगे ही। नो, बट इन फ्रेंच वी यूज लॉट ऑफ फिलर्स, मतलब अलो, द, वो मैं आपको बताऊंगी।
Okay.
ठीक है, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, यू मस्ट यूज एंड यू हैव टू यूज, विदाउट
Okay.
फिलर्स बल्कि इट्स
French
इम्पॉसिबल टू
is
गेट
French is incomplete.
NCLC
And
7.
true.
Yeah. So okay, so if you can read this, just the name and
Verse
everything you can
3.
avoid. Yeah. So you read from here. Maybe you start from here. J'habite au Canada. You can say j'habite, je m'appelle Surya, and then
Je
whatever.
m'appelle Souria, j'ai 22
हाँ,
ans
हाँ.
et j'habite au Canada.
Canada. J'habite au Canada.
Au Canada,
J'ai étudié
j'étudiais en Inde,
en Inde, liaison.
en Inde, et j'aime beaucoup ce pays.
Hmm.
J'ai une petite famille
Hmm.
de 3 personnes.
Hmm.
Nous sommes très proches et nous
Nous
passons
sommes
beaucoup
très
de
proches.
très
हाँ.
proches
Hmm.
et nous
न्यू
passons
न्यू साउंड आ रहा है थोड़ा, नो, सिंपली ऊ, नो,
nous passons beaucoup de temps ensemble.
हाँ.
J'aime aussi passer du temps avec mes amis.
हम्म.
Le week-end, quand je suis libre,
Libre, quand je suis libre.
quand je suis libre, même
Libre,
quand
bro.
ou juste quand,
Quand je suis libre.
libre,
हम्म.
j'aime sortir avec eux. Parfois, nous allons au parc où nous prenons un café.
हम्म.
J'aime aussi me promener
हम्म.
et, et dus, du,
हम्म.
ouais,
Je, pardon?
de
Découvrir, découvrir
découvrir et nouveaux endroits,
de nouveaux endroits.
de nouveaux endroits dans ma ville.
हम्म.
Même how you can break this, de découvrir.
Découvrir.
So that's
So,
okay.
découvrir, découvrir.
Découvrir
Yeah,
de
de
nous
nouveaux
ont,
endroits.
nouveaux endroits, endroits, ok. Dans ma mail, je travaille dans un hôtel et j'aime
Dans
beaucoup
un
mon,
hôtel.
dans un hôtel
Hmm.
et j'aime beaucoup mon travail.
Hmm.
Je rentre beaucoup de personnes différentes et je prends à connaître leur histoire et
Histoire,
leur histoire et leur culture,
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 culture.
culture,
Ah.
culture. Mon travail peut être difficile parfois, mais il est très intéressant,
Très intéressant, liaison.
très, très intéressant. Ok. Liaison, blablabla. J'aime jouer, j'aime jouer ou jouer,
Jouer, jouer. Yeah, in the verb.
jouer. J'aime jouer et des jeux
आ दे जो ए
avec
को ए आ बोलना है
à
जे
des jeux,
आ दे je
à des jeux avec
हम्म
mes amis,
हाँ
comme Uno, les
come
cartes, les cartes ou Monopoly.
हम्म
Nous, nous,
हम्म
nous passons de bonnes soirées ensemble et
bonne
nous,
soirée
bonnes
हाँ
soirées ensemble et nous rions beaucoup.
हाँ
Je n'aime pas beaucoup cuisiner, mais
cuisiner
parfois, mais parfois, j'essaye de nouvelles recettes musée, musée,
हाँ
pour musée. J'aime apprendre de nouvelles choses et rencontrer de nouvelles personnes. J'aime voyager et déc- euh, découvrir, même
हाँ
découvrir
découvrir
et découvrir d'autres cultures,
culture
culture, culture, culture. Je pense que la vie est plus belle quand on
plus belle
passe du temps,
हम्म
plus belle
हम्म,
quand on passe du temps avec la famille, les amis et les autres gens.
les
Voilà,
autres
c'est
liaisons
les
les
autres,
autres gens
les autres
gens
gens.
हम्म
Voilà, c'est un peu sur moi.
हम्म
C'est un peu sur moi.
हम्म oui okay
Donc,
très bien so yes you can take the screenshot of this introduction now I this is just one example in the next class I may show you one more but I think you've understood this is so you can be creative okay मतलब जैसे here she has talked about what she does in her you know free time so you talk more
yeah,
about your hobbies what you do keep it simple no fashion no extra fancy vocabulary or something
yes,
so
ma'am.
talk about yourself. What do you do on weekends? Maybe you go to the discothèque avec vos amis et le week-end, je préfère aller à la discothèque avec mes amis. On danse quelquefois. Or you can talk about something using past. For example, you can say alors, moi, j'aime voyager. I like to travel. Par exemple,
Ah,
moi, j'ai voyagé à Montréal le mois dernier avec mes amis et le Montréal m'appelait beaucoup. C'est une ville très intéressante et moi, j'ai découvert l'histoire ou la culture québécoise. है ना एनीथिंग मतलब जस्ट टॉक ठीक है
okay.
थोड़ा क्रिएटिव भी हो थोड़ा फनी भी हो मतलब वी डोंट वांट टू लिसन बोरिंग कि मतलब माय नेम इज दिस आई एम दिस मैं इंडिया से आया हूँ मैं यहाँ पे ये काम करता हूँ मैं अपने ऐसा वो ठीक है उसमें सिर्फ अपने 20-30 सेकंड्स लगाने हैं ठीक है
Mhm.
so you talk what you do with your friends what do you cook sometimes what do you do or आपको ट्रैवल करना अच्छा लगता है तो आपने किया है
Oui.
कहीं ट्रैवल या फिर इन फ्यूचर मे बी आफ्टर 2 months आई वुड लाइक टू
Ma'am,
मूव
what
टू
this mean?
ब्रिटिश कोलंबिया हाँ
Uno.
सो शी इज जस्ट मेंशन अ गेम ये गेम है कोई उनो ये तो आपको पता ही
Oh,
होगा
Uno. Oh, yes, ma'am. Uno. Yeah, yeah.
I never knew this until I one of my friends told me this
Oh,
is what I said okay
no.
I've never played it so she's just saying I play the game so anything okay so So just
Yeah.
be creative. I mean, we want to listen something creative. Okay, not the boring thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Now, what I want you to do is to write your own introduction. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, which should look natural, है ना? Spoken
Mhm.
French वाला. You can take the help of AI. तो AI में कभी भी ऐसा prompt नहीं देना मुझे B2 C1 वाला answer दो. Just about whatever, let's say if you are asking any answer from AI, always
Yes, ma'am.
give the prompt that propose me an answer in simple French. Simple French
Okay.
बोलनी है, ठीक है? So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is task one of TCF. I want you to prepare your task, and if you are, I mean, if you prepare it, so we'll discuss it in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So au revoir. You can watch few videos and then
Ma'am, when should I book the next class then? After
so
six more videos?
I think we can do on Monday, Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday we can do.
On my, okay, on my
So
days
I
off.
do
Okay.
have I mean, generally I have my class Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
6:30 a.m. EST. But today I wasn't having the class, so I took your slot.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
but you can let me know. ठीक है, accordingly I'll let you
Sure,
know.
ma'am.
Maybe half an hour पहले, ठीक
Sure.
है? Okay, then au
No, but
revoir.
like, so we have to do it on Tuesday, or we can like after I have to complete six more videos, then we're gonna
Six
do it.
more, yeah, you
Or-
complete six more videos, write your introduction, and then let me know.
Okay. And
Okay?
start studying from the book as well.
Yes, right.
Okay. I'm gonna go and print out the book today.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right,
ma'am.
au
Thank you so
revoir.
much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.